Still on the floor.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on.
Because you always used to happy when Wembley have been given like.
Today's the day, Arsenal fans. We've got a cup final to contest with, people. You know, again, good things do come to an end. Again, this is going to make sense when I relate Mikel Arteta. Gabriel Jesus has never lost, I think, when he scored for Arsenal Football Club. That tells you he doesn't score enough. Mikel Arteta has never lost at Wembley as a player, which we all know as a football club. We didn't get, great record, but we didn't get to Wembley enough times. As a manager, he remains undefeated. And it's a coming of age, man, for many reasons, people. That tells me that we don't get to enough finals. Today, we're in one. Now, people bantered us for not getting to finals. We've got to a final. We all know what people are going to say if we fall short. End of the day, the life's already written in it. If we're meant to win today, we'll win. Enjoy it, because these are the moments that we live for with our fans and our football club and as a whole entity as a football club. Have no regrets. Win your individual battles. If you lose to the better men on the day, it is what it is. Tomorrow, as much as tactics and all of those things are going to play a part naturally, people, all of that jazz is for tomorrow when we can analyze if it goes right or wrong for us. Today it is about controlling yourself psychologically. It is about relishing the moment. It is about winning your individual battles and reacting to anything that goes out there. If you truly are together and united as a football club and you're tired of coming up short and, as Saliba says, coming up empty-handed, go and deal with the business. Now, the last time we was in this cup, well, in a final in the League Cup, we obviously lost 3-0 in 2018. Pep Guardiola's first bit of silverware as a manager in this country. It went left for us. We're a completely different team. For one, Mikel Arteta is not part of the City coaching staff. He's here. This is what we want to do, people. We're competing on 4 counts. One ends today. If it goes left, we have to, wallow in misery today, back on the horse tomorrow. If we win, excitement. For 48 hours, we talk our shit. We do what we need to do. It's the international break, so we either going to sit with good or bad emotions, people. Obviously, there's psychological factors. City are feeling sorry for themselves. It's like a man that's been pulled into his work office. He's been told he's getting sacked. As he's about to go, he's packed up his stuff out of the office, about to get in his car. Somebody's robbed his car and there's a flat tire. As he gets home, his wife's cheated on him. The landlord is saying the rent's going up. There's just bare things going wrong. They're going to need to get up for it. Arsenal Football Club, we should be hungrier than them. Them have first world problems when it comes to winning trophies. I look at City, I see a manager who's won, Champions Leagues more than once, everything in 3 countries. We should be hungry. Arteta ain't crossed there. As of individuals, we ain't crossed there. Today is a chance to go down in Arsenal folklore. Unless Odegaard's there, Bukayo Saka's likely to be the captain, right? Everybody, including myself, has been on your back. But as a Haaland boy at Wembley, these are the moments. Eze, your record at Wembley is amazing. Former Haaland boy, you know what you need to do. My attackers, I know you know what to do. Because I do think it comes down to psychological factors, weathering the storm, and most importantly, taking your opportunities. That is going to be the case today, people. And it's a bit of a different one for Mikel. We ain't been here in 6 years. You haven't been at Wembley when the fans them are around. Again, there's a lot of tired legs in the camp. I guarantee you're gonna know there's no tired legs if we win that and you're going up them stairs at Wembley, and you can see if it goes left. I think it's a one-off. Naturally, if it was more neck and neck in the Premier League, and there'll still be elements of these talking points. If it goes left or right for City or Arsenal, psychologically, where are they? All of those kind of things. I do think we've got psychological factors, pros and cons that we need to address. And obviously City. And obviously both teams are playing each other. They're colliding today and whatnot. But I do think they're separate entities. We know about our history with City. They used to batter us, slap us on our heads. Well, we actually built their dynasty. They took half of our players, innit? And if they weren't copying Barcelona's ethos, they definitely were copying Arsene Wenger's. But they used to slap us, pat us on our heads, little bro us. You see the thing about being a little bro? Eventually, you get old enough to beat up the older brother. But then we went from that to competing against them. Fine margins went against us. Obviously, now we're in a stage where Obviously, City are the big bad bullies, but we've shown numerous times we can win our individual and collective battles. We've shown we can beat them. We've seen them relish drawing against us at the Emirates, where I'm pissed off with Arteta. Admittedly, he hooked off Haaland. City are not the same City side. As much as difficult as it is to say this for their players and obviously ours, it is just a game of football. Play the game, not the occasion. We know what the occasion is. Once you go on that chalk, do what you've been doing to get you here. Now, there's been rumours Kepa starting. Obviously, I'd prefer Raya. Whoever goes out there, get the job done. As I said, this is how you go down in Arsenal folklore and indirectly become in Arsenal legends. Some of you are very young players and you're going to have illustrious careers, but there's no guarantee. Actually, when you look at the amount of active footballers that compete in club and league competitions, it's not a given as a professional footballer, you're going to win titles. Now's an opportunity to win a bit of silverware. Because some of you are at the tail end of your career. Some of you joined us to win trophies. Some of you are young and you want to whet the appetite. Obviously, beyond the obvious, I hope we win today. Obviously, we enjoy the international break. We all know what needs to be done in the Premier League, in what's left of the Champions League, and obviously the FA Cup. We're going to have to get on for it, people. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be doing a watching on. I'm going to be on TalkSport, people, from about 4:25, obviously 5 minutes from kickoff. But I thought, and there will be a reaction stream regardless of what happens on my platform. But I thought, let me just do a quick little half-an-hour live stream, man, because we're up for it. It's a cup final, man. Enjoy the moment. You know, if you're at the ground, get some drinks. Enjoy it with your friends. You bring your shin pads, make bare noise. However you're watching this and consuming it, make a meal of this. I genuinely feel life's already written. If we're meant to win today, we win today, innit? If we lose, we lose. As much as it means the world to me, it's a game of football, lads. Go out there and enjoy it. Gaffer, go out there and enjoy it. Life is a contradiction because you have to overthink, but at the same time, don't overthink. And as I said to the players, leave that field with no regrets, that you couldn't have given more, that you took your chances. And if you lose to the better men, it is what it is. There's nothing they can fucking say about this football club that they haven't said, and they won't. So we all know the drafts that are ready. Oh, bottlers, second again, you can't do it. Be fearless. If they don't rate us now, they're never going to rate us. And it's about you lot, because as much as it's about the fans and us on this platform making this, you are the players. You lot see each other more than your families. You lot ride the highs and the lows. And unfortunately, for the last 4 years, and at this point, including this year, we've had some highs in games. We've won some battles, but we've never won the war. There's nothing set in history in the last 3 years, as good as we've been or as bad as we've been, to signify anything from history. Obviously, we'll remember the Real Madrid game, for example, last year, but there's no silverware to match. Now's an opportunity to go down in Arsenal folklore. Come on, Glocker Red. Everybody, man. Gabriel Magalhaes, if you feel like having a set piece, it is what it is. I see a lot of Arsenal players. They're all doing the interviews and whatnot. Let's go for it, man. Let's go for it, man. I hope it's ours. Come on, you Gunners, man. It's written Pep's first and last trophy versus Arsenal. Let's say that, man. I mean, it's a learning curve because Arteta's never lost as a manager at Wembley. So if you do lose, it's something for you to learn, you know. And I don't want to be that guy, but we have to relate it to real life. When you win, what do you learn? In life, what do you learn when you actually win and success goes for you? Obviously, you know, if you've been revising for a test and you was doubting yourself and you passed, you learn about reacting to adversity and all that jazz. But you learn more when you lose. I guarantee you, Pep Guardiola, if we went to his house, we probably can't even get in the front door. That's how many medals and that he's had. But I guarantee you the things that have shaped him are any losses or any moments he's taken at Bayern Munich, at Barcelona, at Manchester City, and so on and so forth. Scored today, honestly, Calvin, I'm saying penalties. I'm saying 1-1 in normal time and penalties. I think it goes all the way. By God's grace, I hope I'm wrong. And when I look at this competition, yeah, I think the last time we won it was 94. I could be wrong. I'm born in 95. I've seen us get to a couple finals, get beaten up. Obviously, early Emirates stage, young players against Chelsea, Jogba and that, it was a myth. Last time we was in the final, it was a myth. So there is an element of getting over that hoodoo, making history in that regards. There is an element of revenge for 2018. There is an element of, you know what, if we're really one of these clubs now that's fighting on all fronts, you have to be able to play Manchester City and any top teams in any latter stages of tournaments, much less the final, and get the job done, people. Like, that's one thing. I don't think beyond being a human, I don't think the boys suffer from pressure. I don't think they crumble. I feel like they relish this moment. If mistakes happen, get on with it. There's no time to feel sorry for yourself today, man. So I make Con right. Don't have great memories of the League Cup, but it's one I want us to win. Again, it whets the appetite. It gasses us. You hope the players think, oh, that's what we missed out on. Wembley lifting stuff. The fans, them at the ground are going mad. Fans around the world are going mad. You know, I don't think we're going to win all competitions, but you have to kind of be in it to win it. You're at the last hurdle, man. Inshallah, it's a cup collection day, my guy, man. I'm going today, DG, my first cup final. Safe travels, man. If we don't win, though, you can't go back, but I hear it, man. All banter. Ain't going left today. We win this. Smash the likes, as Hyper said. Pilot, one love. Big S, one love. The man, the myth, the legend. Now, you lot are the legends, man. It's a sunny day for a cup final. Guess who's at church giving extra offerings for the agenda today? Juju. I don't think God's going to answer your prayers, man. What you need to do is pray for Chelsea. Goodison Park ain't easy. Man, are getting slapped up by Beto. I swear your mum's life you've seen him kick a ball in the Prem before. Myth, myth, and myth. EA, one love, one love, one love. N16. I hope so, man. You know, I've been last couple appearances on Talks, but I've been keeping it humble, man. Like the whole back and forth is there. Yeah, I'm as a person, when I think someone's chatting was, I'm just like, all right, whatever. But today I need my boys to be smoky, man. I need my boys to be smoky. I did see the Chappelle, Joanne, and Jorginho beef, which was quite random, people. But seems like, you know, Jorginho's name holds weight. He's saying stuff, and apparently things are going on. I'm not even nervous normally. I'm a nervous wreck. That's how confident I am. I'm indifferent. Got all week, pardon me, I've been confident, I've been nervous, I've been all of these kind of things. But today I'm just on fuck it. If we're meant to win, we win. If we lose, we lose. You see, there's nothing wrong in life with failure, you know. There is a problem with being cowards, and I don't think we've got cowards. Adversity staring you in the face. Are you going to die an honorable death? Are you going to go out like Spartans, or are you going to be pussy-holes? In previous years, we were pussy-holes. These men are not. Would you rather live on your feet or die on your knees? That's the type of shit we're in. Just give it all you got. You know, everything's a W in life when you look at like that. Because if we win, in the grand scheme of things, it's superficial. If you lose, you learn a lot. Because you have come a long way. You haven't got to final, so you've passed that hurdle. But let's cut the crap. We're all just really interested in, win the game. Let's keep it moving. We'll buck whoever we need to buck in the Community Shield. Minimum domestic double is achievable, man. The Premier League, it's not over until it's mathematically impossible for any team bar us to win it. But we're in the driver's seat. Let's keep it ticking. Side note, I do think the international break is going to make or break a lot of things for Arsenal, because it's a logical fear, but we know how it gets Arsenal fans. Couple players go off, play for their countries. We're minding our business. You lot are in your jobs. You get the alerts on your phone. This one's got a hamstring knot. This one's got that and the third. So, yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Road to 100K. Smash the likes, people. Come on. 1993 double against Sheffield United in the Coca-Cola Cup and FA Cup. Sheffield Wednesday, I think you're saying. DG, you're the man. I like how you shut down these TalkSport clowns. Nah, they're not clowns. It's all fun and games. But I do think a lot of panelists, a lot of people, they don't do their research. And I don't feel like I'm smart. I just think if I have an opinion, I like to check my own opinion. Like, what do I feel versus what the evidence is telling me? But that's not the day and age we live in, people, man. Like, again, I'm a big fan of criticizing, constructive criticism, but you need evidence-based facts for that. That's not how everyone looks at it. Firstborn of the quadruplet starts today, 20 years waiting. It's been a while since I've been looking forward to playing against City. Smoky settings. I hope so. We will win 3-1, I think. DG, you're a different animal like Iron Mike Tyson on the TalkSport boxing ring. Loving it. Appreciate it. You know what? Yeah, big up you lot, because I'm a bit indifferent. When I get negative stuff and people are on me, I'm like, okay. When I get praise, it's praise, but like, you can't get too high or low. But it's kind of heartwarming. Like, when I see some content, like, we finally got a real representative and things like that. So it's nice to know I'm doing something for you boys, man, and girls out there and whatnot. So I appreciate the love. Love for the love, as some would say, man. So yeah, but yeah, we don't have great memories. We need to get 3 points. Psychologically, winning today would be massive. However, losing would be even more of a driving force to win the bigger trophies to come. Unfortunately, if we lose, bro, for what's left of Sunday, you man can feel sorry for yourselves. Go off and play for your countries. Those of you that are not called up for international breaks, we'll see you obviously in London Cole. You've got to get back on it. Because worst comes to worst, you've got to do the Liverpool thing where, you know, they lost the League Cup. Obviously, they didn't win the FA Cup. They didn't win the Champs, but they lost the league. They got to the final, lost the League Cup final. They were still celebrating in May. You've got 4 opportunities. So at least you're telling me we can't bring 1 home. Ideally, I'm saying 2, because we're in a final and we're in the driving seat in the Prem. There's no reason we can't do a domestic double. FA Cup, I've said personally, I just have this sneaky feeling Liverpool go and bag it. But I hope I'm wrong in that regards. Champions League is the one I don't really... I think we're up there. I think we're one of the favourites, but I rate Bayern Munich's chances, PSG, Real Madrid. Yeah, I know 2 of the 3 names said they're playing each other. I rate their chances ahead of ours. What I would say is, yes, there's only 2 English teams left. I think we've got a better chance than Liverpool. I think Liverpool just look fractured under onslaught. I don't think they look good enough from a coaching perspective, and they're not really doing the individual brilliance thing now. They did turn the deficit around against Gala, but you see where I'm going. Used to call this a Mickey Mouse Cup, but now I want us to win today, and that's what it is. That's the shit. You know, people are going to kill us if we don't win. When we win, it's only the Mickey Mouse Cup. But Arsenal fans, we need to, I'm not saying you, but we need to get away from caring what people that are not connected to our football club have to say. They're always going to move the goalposts. By God's grace, we win everything on offer. What do you think they're going to say when we win the Premier League? Oh, it's taken Arteta 4 years. He spent X amount of money. It's taking your club long enough. It's been 20 odd years. You never what? You ain't retained it though. Then by God's grace, if we retain it, you ain't retained it playing entertaining football. You win the Champions League. Oh, it's your first one. You ain't won two. The goalposts are always going to move. When we were shit defensively, they were on us for being shit defensively. When we were good in attack, they were saying we're naive. You get where I'm going in it. So the external validation, who cares? Because in their heart, they know when they stop all of that nonsense, because their friends and family support Arsenal and they hate to see them happy. They're going to have to, if you're a true sportsman, and this goes for every club or any individual, you have to give credit where it's due. I don't want to hear you played the worst City side and all that. That is Manchester City's business. Just like when people said with Real Madrid, where last time I checked, they still had those stars. Or the most idiotic thing I believe is you only won the league if we do win the league. Because I actually have heard people say this around Liverpool. When you go win the league, yeah, people say, you only won the league because everyone else is rubbish. What does that mean, bro? What the hell does that mean? Because you lot don't have us down to win the league in August, say we're not good enough, we're this, that, and the other. Then you want to tell us it's failure if we don't. Obviously, for actual football fans, you could see where the argument comes from, but you cannot have your cake and eat it. The dumbest thing I think is, you only won the league because every other team's dead. Okay. That's like telling you, saying, Bolt, you only finished first because the other races were slower than you. It sounds great. When you actually break down the idiotic stuff, it is what it is. We're in an age of being dishonest, over tribalism, engagement whoring, and everything else in between, man. So, yeah, if there are no injuries, we're winning the Champions League. Mark my words. T, I hope you're right and I'm wrong. Sporting is going to be tough. I've seen when I believe teams can win the Champions League, whether like I believed it with PSG, etc. And the Real Madrid side. I don't quite think we have that beyond bar the obvious. I've come to accept we're not going to win the Champions League on no jammy thing. We're going to have to be perfect. We're not going to get to do how Man United won it in 1998, or when John Terry slipped in a way, or be 3 goals down like Liverpool in a cup final and then go and win it. Or, but to be fair, the second Chelsea Champions League, I don't really think was jammy. But the first one, they sacked their gaffer. To be fair, so I think it's one of the best. I don't want to give credit to Chelsea, but I actually think it's one of the best Champions League finals with everything considered, the build-up going into it, in that, they went to Bayern's backyard and stood up tall. I swear one of their goals came from a corner, but hey, I'm not that guy, man. I'm not that guy. Riley, big up yourselves. These pagans can't chat to anybody, win everything. Haters are always going to talk, waffle, but if people don't hate you, you're not doing your thing good enough. People hate greatness. Exactly. And at the end of the day, bro, I'm at the point they can hate. You can think, you could get at Floyd Mayweather's boxing style. You can't deny what he's done. You could get on to Muhammad Ali. You can't deny what he's done. Usain Bolt, the Chelsea sides that have won stuff, the City sides, the Arsenals, the Liverpools, etc. You can have little isms and schisms and talk about money and style of play and checkbook and this and that, but they've done what they've done, innit? And that's where we need to get to as a club. You lot do your wassing and chatting. It's set in stone. You lot have the conversations. Yo, Arsenal fans, when you lot in Israel, what pub we going, man? Are we having shots? Are we doing beers? They're Ray and Nav. If you don't drink, there's apple juice and cookies for you. What are we saying? And if you don't drink, but you do certain other things, then we can make phone calls and get that for you, man. Is what it is, man. Deluded, who I just heard is not deluded, as we all knew. Deluded, hoping Gooner would be true. I mean, in this day and age, opinions are like arseholes. Everyone's got one, isn't it? To some, he's not so deluded. To some, he lives up to his name. Just as long as they're smashing the like button and their baby mums are praying the thing, that's all that matters, man. Big up you. And we need this for DG Nation as well. Like, yeah, for Arsenal, that we need this. We need this. But when's the last time we've been happy, man? We ain't been in a final in 6 years. We have come a long way as a club. But the reality is we've not achieved nothing. We've not done anything. Have we transformed the club? Are we competitive? Do people envy us? Are we at the forefront of being innovative in a lot of stuff with the way the game's going, with set pieces and being physical and what you do off the ball dictating what you do on it? You open up against us, it's long. We can defend for our lives, even though, us as Arsenal fans, we're still waiting to go up the gears. There's still little isms and schisms we probably want, not so much in defense, but in the middle and final third under Arteta. People can't take this from us. And like I've been saying for the last 4 years, I'm not saying we're the biggest and baddest, but do I believe we're one of the best teams in this country? 100%. Do I think we've displayed ourselves as one of the best teams in Europe? Yes. But what have we got for it? And that's, if I really believe in you lot individually and you as a gaffer and, collectively better yet, and individually, I've got this to say about Bakayo, this to say about Rise, Zuba Mendinho, Gabriel Magalhaes, Saliba, Timber, Calafiori, Hincapié, Miles Lewis-Skelly, Big David Raya, top 5 goalkeeper in the world, Gyökeres in jeans, just patterning and getting to finals. You have to go and win these things, bro. You have to go and they bleed just like us. This is the most beautiful thing about football. This ain't Formula One where your car dictates. anything you've got is natural things. If you're faster than everyone, God made you faster and stronger than everyone. Go and do your thing today, man. I don't want to hear nothing else. Go do your thing, man. Cowards die 1,000 deaths. Not one of you are cowards. Go and prove me right and the world wrong. Go and prove it to yourselves, bro, because it's you lot that have had great memories this season. But ultimately, for as great as the dressing room might have been in the 2 legs against Real Madrid, how was it against PSG? You know, in the last 3 years in the Premier League, at some point, we've had to sit in the change room with that, and you could probably hear a pin drop. And yo, we're not winning. There's no chance of us winning the Prem. Use that pain to fuel you and drive you, bro. These City players, they might have more money than you. They might be more decorated than you. The gaffer as well. We should be more hungrier than them. They're spoiled brats. We're hungry. We're hungry. We ain't want shit. Go and take that. Some of you have won stuff away from Arsenal Football Club. It's irrelevant unless you've done it as a collective. Now, I know the young ones have stood up to be counted. I look at a lot of you. You're all experienced. You've all been in moments where it's gone left or right. Some of you have won stuff. A lot of you have played for your countries. Stand up to be counted like grown men today. Anthony Gordon is cooking. Newcastle playing. Admittedly, I'm out the loop. Unless it's Spurs, Nottingham Forest, or Arsenal, I don't know what's going on, man. Big up yourself, Jordan. We got a 2-1 shout. It'll be a tight affair. It's a final. I hope we're wrong. And I will be looking at the second half. Statistically, City are shit in the second half. We're quite indifferent in the first half. Obviously, there's individual battles. I hope Timber's there. Obviously, big up Ben White or Mascara, but I hope Timber's there because that Jeremy Doku guy, he might not be the most prolific. He can cause problems. I don't need to tell you about Saliba and Gabriel against Haaland and vice versa. We got a great defense. They've got a good attack. Semenyo's finding his feet, all of that. Defensively, they're at stuff. And I always say what separates the good players from the great players for my attackers, your ability to take your half chances. There might be a half chance that falls to insert any one of them attacking units. Take it. There's never a bad time to score goals. So, yeah, man. Many may come, but few are chosen. True. Appreciate you, Johnny, man. We're a proper club. If we finish the league early, it will give our main squad more time. We can win the Champions League. The thing is, even if we don't win today, I don't think it'll be due to the hiding or being cowards. That DNA has been stripped from this club. I do see us getting that trophy. Blackgate, you're right. But again, that's for us Arsenal fans. We all know the narratives that get written. Oh, my God, pressure. And we all know the drafts that the media is going to come out with and get their clicks in it. We all know the cash money. So just put that on ice today, man. I hope we do this. Come on, boys, do us a pound and win this cup. Facts, facts, facts. Haters are always talk waffle, but if people don't hate you, you're not doing your thing good enough. People hate greatness. Facts. Newcastle are beating Sunderland a good goal to nil. Tyneside derby. Bloody hell, mate. So, yeah, people, as you lot already know, I don't need to bore you lot with this, but at 4:30, we go to battle. We've shown that we pressure the Borough, whether it's Enfield Borough or Haringey with Spurs. We do pressure the City. We went over to Fulham Broadway. I think they call themselves Chelsea. Did what we needed to do. North and Northwest London are 2 different worlds, but we're at Northwest London. So let's make sure, as a reminder, that London is red, innit? It is what it is. And this is probably a London derby because you got half of the people in the city base probably were Arsenal fans, innit? Big up to the 10 genuine Manchester United fans that were Manchester City, apologies, that were actually at Main Road. And for them, it's great moments, Big up to the 10 that are actually traveling from Manchester all the way down here. So, yeah, if you're going to the Emirates, safe travels, enjoy it, make bare noise. You know what you need to do. Today's football, we're playing for a trophy. Spurs are fighting relegation. I'm not even in buoying other teams and doing all of that stuff at this moment because we need to do our job. The starting 11 in the 2018 Cup final. Aubameyang, Wilshere, Ozil, Monreal, Xhaka, Ramsey, Bellerin, Koscielny, Mustafi, Callum Chambers, and David Ospina. You lot tried to gaslight me into rating. It just shows the full circle moment that Arsenal Football Club have been in. I wonder how many of these players get into Arsenal's 11 or our squad. Even if I look at the 2018 version, I can see 3, 4. Ramsey, I think in Arteta's system would get a lot of goals, so I'd say him. Aubameyang, of course. Granit Xhaka would. Monreal would. I love Jack Wilshere, so you would. Ozil, on ability and talent and all that, you would. But with the way the game is right now, it's not going to bang. Koscielny, nope. Mustafi, prime Koscielny, can be on the bench. But Koscielny in 2018, myth. Mustafi, the biggest of myths. The fact that we played him in the cup final is crazy, bro. Absolutely crazy. And I'll never forgive you for being on the halfway line doing that with Aguero. Chambers, you were cool, but you're just not good enough at football like Bellerin, innit? So it's cool. Arsenal have won 4 of their last 5 versus Man City at Wembley, people. As again, we lost 3-0 in the final. We did beat them twice in the Community Shield. We have beat them in the FA Cup semi-finals as well. So let's go and do this thing today, innit? Let's go and do this today. Not sure what I was trying to do here. Arteta has won every match at Wembley in his Arsenal career as a player and a manager. Wigan 2014, whole of the same year. City the same year. Chelsea 2015, City 2020, Chelsea 2020, Liverpool 2020, City 2023. Hopefully it says 2026 by full time. Not sure what I'm trying to show you here. There has been rumors from journalists with The Athletic that Kepa will start the game. People, what do we make of that? Kepa has said, I've played in the League Cup final before, but I've played in many finals in my career. I've been lucky in that way. So I will just approach the game the best way that I can. We'll prepare everything in the best way because at the end, the aim is to win. Just focus on the game, focus on us, prepare for the opponent. That's it. I don't think we need to approach anything differently. We have big players who have played in big games, in finals, in the Euros, in the World Cup, in the Champions League. We know what it is to play in big games every 3 days. Manchester City have great players in every position. They're one of the strongest teams without a doubt. They have a lot of different options and depth of quality. For us, though, hopefully this could be a way for us to open our trophy cabinet and to keep it open. That's a point that we have to make on TalkSport as well. Kickstart whet appetite for silverware. Moments we want. It's like the pretty Browning finally saying you can beat, bro. Now the time not to move shook, bro. Like, hey, he said bad feeling. I'm backing Kepa. Bro, Kepa, listen, I'd rather play Raya. End of the day, like I said, I'm past the point of tactics and all of that jazz. Man, I'll go out there and win. Whoever's out there, you could put under 15 in goal. Kepa showed them. Put 2 middle fingers up at me because there's many people that would start you. There's also many people that would have done the right thing. At the end of the day, the one man that makes the decision that's going to impact us as millions of Arsenal fans around the world is Arteta. Go and back him. Back yourself as well. As you said, you've been in many finals. So channel that experience. But also, you're probably not going to be in that many in your career. Your career is winding down. So seize the present moment. And even the young players, I don't care if you're young and, you know, Arsenal doing what they're doing, we're going to be in plenty of finals. You got to play today like you might die today, let alone never play a game of football. So let's go out there and do what needs to be done, man. Big up Kepa. I think he's mature. Gabriel Magalhaes said, I think this is my best season, but I don't talk too much about things like player of the year. I need to stay humble and keep doing what I'm doing. I think last year, but I'm on that. You deserve that. It's a really good feeling for this club to be in the final against a top team. We have a good feeling and we can't wait. We know it's going to be a big battle, but we're ready. We need to push our fans to be behind us. And I mean, he's a passion merchant, so let's go. On Haaland, I enjoy every game, every striker. It's my job, so I like to battle. He's a top player, and I think he likes to play against me as well. It's fun. We enjoy it. It's a good battle, and you don't really see them in today's day and age. He actually made a joke and said he's on being a security guard when his career is done. Arsenal and City's form going into this, people, before they face off. What the hell does this mean? So what's that? 2 draws, 2 losses, and 1 win. Form does go out the window. We've got 1 draw, 4 W's, people. So maybe these things play a part, maybe they don't. When Manchester City beat Arsenal in the 2018 League Cup final, Mikel Arteta was tasked with compiling a report on the Gunners. Their first goal seemed at odds with Pep Guardiola's playbook with a long ball, while the second came from a short corner. Okay, so bring the madman stuff today, Arteta. James Ellis exiting his role as technical director at Arsenal last month was a decision made by club CEO Richard Garlick. Just thought I'd throw that out there. After last summer tested Arsenal's financial power to its limits, Andrea Berta is now under pressure to make significant sales this summer. Arsenal are looking at options, but financial circumstances mean very few first-team players are considered untouchable. While Edu Gaspar was a charismatic figure who unified the departments, Andrea Berta is more low-profile and reserved presence around Arsenal. Some staff members have not found that change to be straightforward, and Coley is a quieter place. Boss calls, bro. We don't talk too much better. So let's go. Eze, let's go. Gabriel Magalhaes, let's go. I'd love Dalman to get minutes. I'm probably dreaming. Sakura said, we believe. Let's go and do it. Again, a lot of our players have been speaking in Sky Sports. It's annoying because it's on a video, people. So obviously we can't play it and whatnot. But whatever sound bites we can get from it is the sound bites we're going to run, people. So yeah, if you haven't hit the like button, what's going on? There's 128 of you in here, people. 39 likes. We ain't got 100 likes. We're not winning this trophy, man. I have to gaslight you lot. But what has Bukayo said? Let's zoom in. Trust me, we have that memory. And listen, we finished second 3 times in a row. Everyone knows that. But for us, I just feel this year we have a strong belief that we can do it. We have the quality. We have a great squad. I think that mix is what's making me believe. But obviously, at the same time, we haven't achieved anything yet. You know we're close, but we haven't done it yet. So we're just trying to stay humble, stay grounded. We're letting people speak and taking it game by game, starting Sunday. Let's go for it. He said the lads are chilled, but obviously at the same time, it's the running. It's the most important part of the season where trophies are won. It's big games. There's more on the line, but I feel like everyone's dealing with it well. We're just going game by game. I think we've become good at blocking out the noise because the last few years, whether we've won or not, people have had a lot to say, especially about Arsenal and about us, how we play, set pieces, etc. So it's numb to us now. We just want to get the job done. It'd mean everything to me to win on Sunday. It'd be another dream ticked off for myself. When I signed my contract the other day, I did an interview. I said, obviously, I wanted to win everything with this club. That would be one step closer to doing that. So, yeah, it'd be a significant step in the right direction. And, yeah, by the grace of God, we do it. Fact. Security guard Gabriel Magalhaes is here for it. We need to push our fans to be behind us. So in a game like that, they can help us a lot. We are in all competitions. So, of course, we want to win every battle. We're very excited for this game, and we know it's going to be a big battle, but we're ready for this and to try to win. I think we've learned a lot in the past. We worked very hard to win. We want to win every game, but we know the Premier League is the most tough league to play in, and the last 3 years we didn't get it. But this year we tried to do our best from the start. We're in a good moment. Just keep doing what we're doing, and let's see at the end. When things don't go well, I think it's more important we stay calm. We know the quality we have. The way we talk is to help each other to win the game. Of course, it hurt. I couldn't breathe after this. He's talking about the Leverkusen thing. I tried to do my best, and I give everything for this badge. My teammates can see that as well. If you see Calafiori's block against Everton, it was unbelievable. We tried to do our best every time. When I was young, I was very aggressive. When I played with my friends, they would say, hey, calm down, you're a professional. But it's just what I do every day. I try to defend my house. Maybe after football, I can be a security guard. When we have a corner or free kick, I just put it in my head that I want to score. I want to help my team. Everyone talks about Gabby. Gabby scored a lot, but it's not only Gabby, it's the whole team. It's the way we work together. I hear it, man. He's just come back. Eze's on fire. I don't think it's sensible to start Odegaard personally. Eze out, apparently. Who's saying these things? Eze, Saka, big game today. I can't lie. I wish we had Marino. Field your best team if you want to win. We're part of a unit and all have our parts to play, whether starters or subs. All finishes, like the gaffer said. Big up, love Arsenal, hate the ops, by the way, and Linz. I hope we got this, man. Real Don Dada. Aye, let's go, man. Let's go. Jay, Kepa's been to 5 finals. Hopefully he can do his thing. I have no issues with Kepa starting today. He's a competent keeper and not very likely to make a mistake. Hopefully we don't jinx him. I prefer both Giroud and Gyökeres to Aubameyang. If Aubameyang plays, maybe Everton equalise in the 97th minute last game. Giroud or Gyökeres heads it clear. Ooh. Keep talking sport, my brother. Level salute. Appreciate you, man. They'll be stronger next season without UCL football. Oh, Weezy, love the content, DG. Appreciate you, my boy. Afternoon, Jay, as well. Newcastle don't have the bottle this season. Looks like they probably need a reset of sorts, if I'm completely honest. What's this? Mikel Arteta has spoken. Where's his comments? Are they all his comments? Okay. We're all looking forward to the League Cup final today. It's going to be a big day. And of course, the most important thing is to make sure we get the outcome we want. It's our first appearance in the final since 2020. And it's great to share these special moments together with our supporters. It's going to be a different occasion to the FA final in 2020 because we all have our people with us in the stadium this time. And that changes everything. Having our supporters together, sharing the moment, making it more special. We deserve to be in this position to be able to win a trophy. It's always what you want, to be able to share these moments with your people. So let's make the most of that opportunity and do it together. As a club, there have been some great memories of playing at Wembley, including the 2020 final. But this is a very different team to the one that won the FA Cup in 2020. So it's time for us to make new memories now. Being in a cup final is one of the best memories you can have in a season. And every time you get to step out at Wembley, it's very, very special. The atmosphere is great in a cup final with the two ends of the stadium full of own supporters. It's unique and something different in the stadium. Playing at Wembley, it's about the history, the memories, all the games and incredible moments that we've seen on TV growing up or experiencing ourselves. I'm lucky enough to have experienced it a few times myself as a player and as a manager. I have great memories with this club. So there's special energy in the stadium, a special feeling that makes it unique. You can sense the energy and the history, and that's what's happened before when you arrive here. Of course, I want to continue the good record we have at Wembley in my time at the club. Let's keep that momentum. Feed off positive energy, do our best to win the trophy. The first time I played at Wembley was the 2014 semi-final against Wigan Athletic. I have very happy memories of the day. I remember first arriving at the stadium before the game, stepping out onto the grass, looking around, realizing where I was. For sure, it's one of the most iconic stadiums in the world and one with the biggest history. To be able to play in a cup final is a dream you have as a kid, and to make that come true and lift the trophy at the end is what you want. I experienced that with Arsenal in the FA Cup final that year too, when we beat Hull City. I've been privileged to have been involved in a lot of matches at Wembley and know how much it means when you win at the stadium. I remember even before that, though, watching cup finals on TV as a kid, it usually the FA Cup final, to be fair, because it was the last game of the season and everyone will be watching. For us, we can't wait for the game to start. It's a chance to make history for the club. We haven't won the League Cup since 1993, so it's about time we did it again. That's what we want, to work hard and make our supporters smile. When you get to these moments, these opportunities, you have to deliver on the day. Let's play in the manner that we've done all year, all the way through the competition, enjoying the matches in front of our people. Whenever you have the chance to get over the line and win a trophy, it's a big day. If we can do that, it will bring something very special to the club. It will add another level of conviction, belief, and energy. To be able to share a beautiful moment always brings you closer to having some other ones. And that's also really positive. So that tells you this might kickstart something. We know the importance of that. So now it's down to us, all of us, players, coaches, staff, supporters, to make sure we do it together. Fair play. What has Bukayo said? To be involved in some finals for Arsenal, but I didn't play. So this is going to be my first. I've come through the academy to be in this position now. I'm very excited at the prospect of being at Wembley. This was like my wildest dream as a kid. I wanted to play for Arsenal and just enjoy it. For me, that was enough. But I do love the club. So it's time to win big things. I feel like this year we have such strong belief that we can do it. We have the quality. We have a great squad. I think that's the mix of what's making us believe. It's going to be amazing, said Ben White. A lot of work has gone into getting us where we are. I'm looking to finish it off. It's a cup. I've played a lot of cup games this season, so it's nice to get to the end and having the chance to get some silverware. As well as, the atmosphere is obviously going to be amazing. We know what it means to win, but we know what we need to do. Just believe in ourselves and hopefully get over the line. When there's a bit of pressure on the line, that's when the top players come out and the top teams. I believe that we are one of those, so it's exciting for us. What has Kai said? In general, it's always nice because we have a split in the stands. One whole side is red. As a player, it's amazing when you see your fans in the stadium and the other side is away. It just shows it's a final. I've worked all my life to play in these kind of games. I would never put pressure on my shoulders. It's just about going out and enjoying it because you don't have a lot of games to play like this in your career. Can't disagree with that. Don't think anybody disagrees with that. I was reading this by myself, so that is a bit irrelevant. Big up Gabriel Magalhaes for that. Again, he said he wants to enjoy it. I think at this point, we've gone through everything Gabriel Magalhaes has personally said, people. Yeah, he's excited and all of those kind of things. So it is what it is. That was behind a paywall. He's ready for the fight. Man United apparently are looking at Miles Lewis-Skelly. First it was Odegaard and now it's this. David Raya gave an interview in the build-up and said he was actually close to joining Bayern Munich before he obviously elected to play for us, people. We've been linked with Wesley of Roma as the search for a right-back continues. I must admit, I don't really believe this. They did sign him for 25 million euros, but we have been linked with Collins of Frankfurt, Vanderson of Monaco, Tino Livramento, and a couple of fullbacks. So there probably is an element that we are looking for such people. So it'd be interesting to see exactly how that all pans out, man. But we got to do it today, man. We got to do it. Smash the like button if you haven't. Smashing the likes won't kill you. It's free, you fraudsters. How are we feeling? Block of Flames. It is what it is mode, my boy. Genuinely, like it is what it is mode. Like, let's just go out there, relish it and enjoy it, people. Obviously, I said we'd be here for about half an hour. I've got to go and get my shit together to obviously go and be on TalkSport. I will be back. I've scheduled it for 7:45 just to, bit of wiggle room. If I get back earlier, we'll start the reaction earlier. Hopefully, we're drinking and we're celebrating. Or if not, we're riding the highs and lows together. As usual, big up you lot that are part of this live stream and part of the DG Nation family. Let's go and win this trophy, people. And I'll see you lot in a couple hours. If you haven't subscribed or smashed the like button, I don't know what you're doing. But one love.
Because you always